MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday night baseball finds us at Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. Marquee hurlers are on tap in this one, and it's coming your way next. Bert Blyleven is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
So digging in now, number 15, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, number 15.
And this is fouled at the plate. And H, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Well, you're excited that the season starts, but you lose game 1 at home. And I tell you what, you feel the pressure already. The home crowd wants to see that W. You don't want it to linger. You go out there in game 2 and you try to knock off that first home win.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Fouled back. And another foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches. That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Number 15 becomes the first out of the inning. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Mitchell Friedman comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Here it is on 3-0. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Digging in, Kenny Lofton. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around it because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Throw won't get him.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
In now, A.J. Metcalf. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Striding into the box, Lee Van Dyke. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And there's ball 2 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1 on its way. A high fastball is in there.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a throw over. Just keeping him close. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a move over to first. Back in standing. And another throw over. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Drilled to the left side. And there's a base hit, and the Tribe are going to strike first in this one. It's 1-0.
Well, it wasn't pretty. He got jammed on that, but he did the job. He picks up the RBI with that at bat, fighting it off, really.
Mays.
Into the box, Willie Mays, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Right fielder, William Benson.
Stepping in now, William Benson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Ready with the 1-0. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready on 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Indians forced to settle for one. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Indians 1 and the Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Matt Bush will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game. Give him a chance to win.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is going to be a foul ball. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Well, Matt, I tell you, it's fun to get the season going, and probably even more fun for them. They won the first game, and now you go to game 2 and won game 1 on the road. So you're feeling really good about your ball club right now.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed up a little high.
2-1.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Another full count pitch home. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Another payoff pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
So here's Joe Mauer. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a little tapper. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
That's an infield single on a swinging bunt. That is a thing of beauty. And not only did it land the right place, the catcher had to field it and make the play.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
The count's 1-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Runners on first with 1 down. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead it goes to 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Three and 1. Here it is. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Number 41 is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting fourth, first baseman Harmon
Coming to the plate now, Harmon Killebrew. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. They still trail 1-0. Coming to the plate now, number 41. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 41.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Curveball grounded towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Twins. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
Stepping up to the plate, Roberto Alomar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Tierney moves over. 2 down.
Now batting, number 15.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 15. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready for another chance. Mitchell Friedman, no official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. takes a curveball right on the corner. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Softly hit out toward short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. Cleveland's out in front, 1-0. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Designated hitter, Franklin Gutierrez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. Key guy for me is the catcher. He does such a great job of commanding the running game, whether it's a right-handed hitter or a left-handed hitter. How he positions and controls the game. He's the leader of this team.
Here's Miguel Sano. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Chopped at the plate. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Yasmani Tomas.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
0-1 count and the pitch. A little bouncer. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Twins wind up stranding one. They trail this one 1-0. Striding in once again, Kenny Lofton. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that is through into right field for a single. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Metcalf.
Into the box now, A.J. Metcalf. Ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Don't want to forget about him. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, I like that approach right there. Hard ground ball to right field. And in terms of the plate, you see the guy holding the runner at first and the second baseman double play depth. You create a hole right there, and you try to shoot the ball right through it. Great execution.
In now, Lee Van Dyke, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Another one sent foul. None out, runners at first and second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Set to deal on 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
This is a really good at bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at bat coming up. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Standing in, Willie Mays. From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit high.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. There's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Standing in now, William Benson, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Strike 3 called, and that's a big out, number 1.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, number 41, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And this is swung on and missed. A huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Roberto Alomar, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh and 1 count, and the pitch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a dive by Peralta, but Johnny comes up empty. It's a base hit. 2 runs have scored. And a relay home. And he's safe.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
In now, number 15, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And this is going to be a foul ball. One and 1. Here it is. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate and he's out. A great throw. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Indians 5 and the Twins nothing. So striding in, Patrick Tierney. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. You just have to be ready to swing.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Patrick Tierney has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He went down swinging to start the home first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
The 2-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Throw over to first. Runner's back. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So here's Joe Mauer. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
The 1-0 now to Mauer. And a fastball just a bit up.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Here it comes, 2-0. On the ground to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 41 is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
First baseman, number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
Digging in to try it again. Harmon Killebrew. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Three and one. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. We're through 3 here in Minneapolis. It's now a 5-1 ball game. So coming to the plate, Mitchell Friedman 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Friedman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Here it comes, 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Tierney looking up, gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Julio Barrera answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Kenny Lofton. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Stepping in now, A.J. Metcalf, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Buxton sprinting after it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, left fielder, Lee Van Dyke.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lee Van Dyke. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. On the move is Lofton. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Ready for another shot now. Willie Mays. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 7 runs, 9 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Settling in now, William Benson. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Strike called. 2-1.
He's gotten a favorable call or 2 at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. 7 runs, 9 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now another 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Indians on top, 7-1. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Foul. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's Yasmani Tomas as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. In now, number 41. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Set to deliver on 2-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Roberto Alomar, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Buxton moves over. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 15.
Ready once again, number 15. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1. Here's Johnny Peralta now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
That one's in there, 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Johnny Peralta is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box, Patrick Tierney. As he grounds one briskly to short. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Joe Mauer would be next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 7-1. Digging in and looking for more. Mitchell Friedman comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Buxton is after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Kenny Lofton.
Ready for another shot now. Kenny Lofton. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at bat. And the pitch.
That's a ball.
Too high, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. The chance here for Dozier at second. Reined in. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, A.J. Metcalf.
Digging in once again, A.J. Metcalf. First offering on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now, I know there's 2 outs, and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with a 2-out infield single.
Ready once again, Lee Van Dyke. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A called strike over the outside corner.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
From the belt, the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ripped down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the run will score from second base as they've upped it now to 8-1.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Standing in now, Willie Mays as he loops under the ball and pops it up. He swings and grounds it to short. Peralta's up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Indians 8 and the Twins 1. Striding in once again, Joe Mauer. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner, and through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, we're into the 6th, and you know what? If he got to the 6th inning, that's what you want from him. I look for the bullpen to come in pretty soon.
The 0-1 on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays giving chase. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for Minnesota, first baseman, Harmon Killebrew.
Digging in to try it again. Harmon Killebrew. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get 1 man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Miguel Sano. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
The 0-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. Hit on the ground to 3rd. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Twin strand a pair. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Ready for another chance. William Benson. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup and the pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
Did get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tierney has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 41.
Stepping into the box, number 41. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Runners on first with 1 down. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And a glove flip for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Now in the box, number 15. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
In now, Mitchell Friedman. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he'd thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Plays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
3-1, here it is. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kenny Lofton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kenny Lofton. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
2-1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
2 out, bases loaded. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Dozier on to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Yasmani Tomas.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, it's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up. Outside, 3-0 now.
A little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
The 0-2 delivery. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run home run for Johnny Peralta. First home run of the campaign for him. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Blake Stocker comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Blake Stocker.
In now, Patrick Tierney. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. To short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's another 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Joe Mauer waits on deck. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So here's Joe Mauer. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Runners on first with 1 down. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting, center fielder, Byron.
Digging in, Byron Buxton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Action going on now in the Indians' bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
1-0 count. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Mays is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Armand Killebrew.
Stepping up now, Harmon Killebrew. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. From the stretch. In the dirt here. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Line toward right center. Mays will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 8-3. Ryan Presley will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Ryan Presley.
Into the box, A.J. Metcalf. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
A.J. Metcalf.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mauer has a play. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder Lee Van Dyke.
Stepping in, Lee Van Dyke. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A chance here for Dozier at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Killebrew. 2 down.
Now batting.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So digging in now, Willie Mays. Here comes the first pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Well, that's his third hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Stepping into the box, William Benson. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Two out with the man at first. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Indians 8 and the Twins 3. Standing in, Franklin Gutierrez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Stepping in now, Miguel Sano, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Two and 0. 1 out, nobody on. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Yasmani Tomas is on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Ball 4.
The batter, right fielder, Yasmani.
So coming to the plate, Yasmani Tomas. Couple of walks for him thus far. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Scooped up on the backhand. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The shortstop, number 27, Johnny Peralta.
So striding forward now, Johnny Peralta. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hey. 2-1 now. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. 1 left for Minnesota. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. A shot there of St. Paul, Minnesota, just down I-94 from where we are as we're set for the 9th inning in this one. Coming to the plate now, number 41. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Left side. Peralta's there. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
Roberto Alomar.
Into the box now, Roberto Alomar, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off for ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that one misses way inside.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Line towards center field. Buxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, number 15.
So stepping in, number 15. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Sano is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Mitchell, Friedman.
Digging in, Mitchell, Friedman. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. From the belt, the pitch. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Indians leave 1, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Stepping up to the plate, Patrick Tierney. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Tierney.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Mauer.
Ready now, Joe Mauer. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
8-3 tonight. Matt Bush earns his first win of the season. Bert Blyleven struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Blake Stocker takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Twins, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.